Now recording.
So, last session was basically spent looting the body of Tovaxa, the Collector. Get a ring of spell turning, a rod of resurrection, potion of storm giant strength, and the all-important second piece of the dragon resurrection ritual tablet. Makud also finds a carpet of flying in the Ashari style, though he hasn't quite figured out that it flies just yet. Bryn found a spike-serrated sword, a dragon slayer longsword, and Abrashmina found a very interesting find of the Rod of Security, which basically allows them to create a paradise demiplane for like a long ass time. Basically, they see it as a giant boon in how they're going to save the merfolk and all of the genasi here in Tovax's domain. And so, Madar also finds a small box with a huge black and red marble kind of design made out of the same iron as the dam. And it looks to be Tovax's key portal to her demi-plane, a huge arena with a bright red gem, which we see thanks to Bryn Hild's visions whenever she touches it. We go down and rescue the mermaids and the Genasi. The mermaids were born here, but so we decide that perhaps the best place for them would be with the Naiad and the Druid out in the desert oasis. And then the Genasi are from a plane known as the Convex. They know how to get back. It's just a matter of Abrashmina having the magical juice to get them there. Along with the ancient green elf, who also has. Does he know where he's from? I don't have this written down. He can't remember. So I don't know if we decided what to do. I think we talked about taking him to hang out with Oranthus, the other blind elf, who's old as AF. So gather them up and use the Rod of Security to exit Tovax's plane, or exit the Nine Hells. That's where we were, right? Nine Hells? Right?
You were in
Not the Abyss.
Yes.
To exit the Hells, I get the Infernal and the demon stuff mixed up all the time. Exit the Nine Hells into this paradise demi-plane to rest up before embarking through Tovax's key portal.
Looks just reading here, we have 8.7 days or something for the 23 people in total in the paradise, and yes, we were just resting in the paradise plane.
Long rest?
I have short rest written down here because we won't. If we give it 8 hours, the place might be swarming with demons and stuff.
No, we should be safe here.
No, but I mean, if we have to go out to then use we can't use it from directly inside this plane, I thought.
No, I thought we could. Because we went through like a whole rigmarole of where, like, we're not going to have to step back out into the hells to get people home. We can do it straight from here.
No, but I meant getting to her personal portal thing. We thought we might have to do it from the hells. So I can't quite remember, and I can't find it all. But basically, I've got short rest written down because.
Yeah, but I think we have to take a long rest though, for Mina to get her spells back though.
Like spell-wise, Abrashmina is okay. Like, we have to long rest before I can get Genasi or any of them anywhere else, because I don't have plane shift prepped. Because I had word of recall was going to be our way out, but that's not enough to get them out. I don't recall if we have to step out into the hells to use the portal, but I know that we don't have to step back out to get people home. So I think I was assuming that we didn't have to do that to use the portal either, but I could be mistaken there.
Okay.
I think
I've
Bryn
totally
was
got
gonna...
it written down for a short rest, so maybe it's because
Yeah.
you didn't feel you needed all the spells or whatever. But
Yeah, because we were trying to RP Bryn's
I thought there was something to
urgency.
do with like a demi-plane and a demi-plane, and we didn't feel confident in doing it. But
Yeah,
I
I do remember that discussion. It has been a while, so you know.
I think the demi-plane and a demi-plane was, we were talking about that because we were discussing whether or not it needed to be Eli or Abrashmina that used the rod, and it ended up like as long as Eli used it, Abrashmina could plane shift people out without this paradise ending.
Possibly.
But I don't recall if we had any discussions about the portal needing to be here or not.
Yeah, I think yeah.
And I was more saying long rest to get a cheeky long rest in instead of a short rest. But I know that Bryn has some urgency.
We heal better in this plane, though, right?
Yeah, we do.
Get 1d8 an hour in here. Yes, I think that might have been it. That like Bryn was particularly keen not to short rest and give it 8 hours before possibly rescuing her brain people, mind people.
And with the long rest, Makud might figure out that his carpet can fly.
No, I said that already. I ended that because he.
Oh yeah, you did.
I made the point that while he sunned himself on the flying carpet, it started to fly.
That's right. I remember now.
So, long rest, yes or no?
That's up to you, I think.
Don't do this to me.
I think Bryn was very urgent in previous sessions.
So Bryn is definitely chomping at the bit. She will take a long rest if you force her to, but her preference is to heal as quickly as possible, tend to our wounds, and go.
Yeah, I think concern wise for me, the only thing that we would be missing out on like a short rest versus a long rest with the characters I'm in control of, she's missing like a few of like her puny level spells, like first, second, and third. But Eli is missing his Crown of Stars because he doesn't get that back until a long rest. But he's got his other two Mystic Arcanums, and he's got his other main spell slots, so it's not a huge concern.
Can you upcast the crown with a different Mystic Arcanum?
No, unfortunately, Mystic Arcanum is you get one at 6, one at 7, one at 8, and 9.
Also, I've just thought, can Eli come to the demi-plane with the arena and the demon without closing the paradise plane?
Oh, that's a good point. I don't know.
No.
He can't come?
Oh, wait a minute. So we have to leave him behind?
There was a oh no, he can. I'm trying to remember because there was a reason you made him do it, wasn't there?
That was because Mina could teleport in and out of this plane without shutting it down.
Yeah,
so
he can't leave.
Away.
Yeah,
he might not actually be able to come.
Yeah, he can't leave.
Oh wow.
So he doesn't need to rest to get his Mystic Arcanum back. Or he can.
We'll be fine.
Does he have any buffs that he can concentrate on while we go through the portal to a different plane?
He can... Oh no, he can't do that. I was going to say he could give the Sword of Fair Parons to Madar, but no, it's his Hex blade weapons. That would be a bit of a to do.
Didn't he invisible us on the way in? Can you concentrate over planes? Could he make
pretty
us all
sure
invisible?
you can. Yeah. I'm just looking at what he's got. I'm just looking. He can summon us a Belgara.
I'm sure that will go down well.
Yeah.
So we're
true
short
polymorph
resting,
somebody.
right?
So unless it specifically says so, apparently, you can still concentrate on a spell even if your target or the affected target moves to another plane. So we could all be invisible and get like a big surprise round, or sneak by.
Mm-hmm.
Or most of us be invisible.
You could also polymorph somebody. True polymorph somebody.
Oh, my Coon obviously does not think about this, but my obvious thought is if this arena plane, if the time moves quicker and we are as that true polymorph form for an hour in the arena plane, you would become solidified as that creature. Because I don't know if it goes off the plane you were standing on or the plane that was cast in. That would be something I would be thinking about as a DM. Like, oh,
no, because the duration it's not permanent.
If you concentrate on it for the full.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, never mind then.
I mean, I don't know. Maku doesn't know. That's just what my mind went to. Is planes are timey-wimey, and that'd be something you could do to fuck with players. We don't know how quickly time goes in the Paradise
That would
plane,
be
but...
nasty.
Spell lasts until it is dispelled. Oh my.
But if it becomes permanent, it's no longer a spell.
Yeah.
You're not
Yeah.
concentrating on it.
Oh, he could. Just realized if we were having like some issues with getting people out of here, he could polymorph someone into an object and put them in a... sorry.
I didn't catch that.
He could polymorph somebody into an object and put them in his pocket, and then they don't count as a creature for teleporting. Anyways. No, yeah, so he's gonna have to stay here. It seems like he can invisible up to... my headset's being weird. 3, 4, 5. 5 people? No, wait. 3, 4, 5. 4 people. Hello?
So everyone.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, I need to plug my headset in. It's being weird.
What were you saying? Song of Rest as well. Let me see what I actually get to roll for that.
Oh.
Ooh, everybody gets an additional 8 HP from my Song of Rest.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very well.
Sounds good.
So we've short rested.
Indeed.
No one is turned into an object.
I was joking.
I have 126 hit points to regain from short rest, so I don't have to roll all these dice. I'm just gonna say that I'd manage it and expend some amount of dice, otherwise we'll be here for 10 minutes.
If you like.
Oh, still that involves math.
How many do you have?
17 hit dice I could roll, and 126 health I need to heal, and we get a D8 or whatever for having been in this place.
Oh,
and
Mm-hmm.
was it 8 from Jade?
Indeed.
So that's that. 6, 7, 12 hit points a dice. I can roll them all out if you want, but it will take a while.
I mean, it's up to you.
Basically, if I take like 10 dice, that's 120 hit points. I could even take to be honest, I could take 9 dice with the 11 or so free hit points I've been given there. And that'll basically cover the average.
Sure.
I'm sure we'll be going home in a moment anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
After this crazy fight.
I don't think it's a huge deal.
That's the problem with the hit dice system. When you get to high levels, it's like, really? All of these will come back tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, exactly.
Short rest, not counting long rest, so we don't go up to our new max HP.
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay.
So, you are in this paradise, kind of beachside plain. The merfolk are kind of paddling about, still not quite able to swim, never having learned. And the various genasi are all just kind of sitting around, coming to the realization that they are in fact free, and lots of them have done a lot of crying and a lot of coming to terms with what that means for them. It's an emotional time, but a happy one, and there's much gratitude and celebration to go around. You spend an hour or two catching your breath, resting, licking your wounds. But whatever you would like to do, you may do.
If Eli were to true polymorph someone into a mermaid, would they get their tails fixed?
I'm gonna say no. They are mermaids.
Okay.
But they haven't really ever used them properly.
Okay. That was a thought.
It was a good, clever, slightly cheeky thought. I like it.
Nah, I am good. Abrashbuna would just be preparing for resting and preparing, basically.
Sure.
Makuda's like just, as Mina is trying to concentrate, Makuda's like doing a Snoopy, just like pretending to be a fighter pilot behind her, doing barrel rolls on a carpet. He is practicing with the carpet as best he can. Exactly. He's just throwing his hammers and they keep coming back to him, and so he will rest up the 126 hit points, so a dozen people, normal people's worth of hit points regained. His atrocious wounds.
That is 17 peasants?
Something like that. A small village worth of peasants worth of life force returns to him in an hour.
You heal 17 peasants.
Yes.
You're a wonderful cleric, Makood.
That's my campaign 3 character as a cleric of Makood.
Sure.
Spoilers.
Gasp. I am spoiled.
God of.
Yeah, Bryn's just playing, trying to distract herself, take her mind off the fact that, she wants to go now. But Madar said no.
Just imagining the scene in Thor Ragnarok where he's like, "Are you the god of hammers?" But if it was Makood, he'd just say yes. Anyhow.
Cut to Makood there, and he's just absolutely covered in hammers. It's like that picture of the pouch superhero who's just like pouches. I'll try and find it. Just the guy's pouches, and he's covered in pouches, but it's Makood, and he's just hammers hanging from like every horn and covering his body.
I love it. So, are you heading to the demiplane or are you heading home first? I sort of got lost.
I think we're going to do the arena fight because we don't have the teleport home for.
Not this many people, yeah.
Sure. Well then, you, I imagine, get ready with the key. All of you except Eli are going, I assume.
Nah, Mina will stay here.
Okay, cool.
I'm kidding.
We got ourselves a comedian over here.
Oh, yeah, you do.
Very well. You take out the key and turn it in the air. The fiery portal ripping itself open again in front of you. It is the way is open, and you are free to step inside. If you wish.
This is the way.
It is the way. All right. Well,
Bryn hops in, I guess.
Yeah. You all head through, seeing this large open area. Two kind of huge, like, floating islands centered around this, like, bowl-shaped arena that you are standing kind of at the rim of. Looking down, you see this gigantic creature, like, standing and looking up at you. Excuse me. In the middle of the pit, he has like a huge mace clutched in his hands, and these big kind of red wings. Very like devilish, Satanist looking creature, and he regards you all with spite. You can see, like, kind of clutched in his fist is this, like, ball of fire that is beginning to grow, and he's preparing to hurl. But you all can act before he does. I'm considering you all about 30 to 40 feet away from him at this stage, like diagonally up.
I guess I'm gonna go guns blazing.
Is it like a sheer drop down into this pit?
Not quite, no.
Okay.
It's a bit more of a kind of
A gentle slope.
yeah, like a gentle slope.
A malevolent slope.
It's a mysterious, amorphous slope.
A distrustful incline.
I'm gonna cast me a guiding bolt.
Okay.
Range is 120 feet. That is 18 plus 12 for 30 to hit.
A 30 hits, yeah.
Oh, I rolled really bad for my damage, though. 11 points of radiant damage, if that matters.
He's immune. Just kidding.
To radiant? I was about to... What? But the next attack against him will have advantage.
Sounds good. Makood,
Can I-
Bryn, what are you guys doing?
Bryn said she went.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Sauce.
go after him
Oh, it's okay.
and sword him.
You're charging down. As soon as you begin to get close, like you feel this like uneasy kind of strange feeling sitting in the center of your chest. It doesn't stop you or anything, but defo don't feel good.
I don't care. I ignore it. Should have paid attention. That's a Kraken. Wait, next attack has advantage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh, cool. So that's Kraken. And a 34, I think.
That hits. Oh, excuse me.
10 points of damage. And 11 points of damage. And I need a wisdom save. Por favor.
Oh,
Casting
that's
Dissonant Whispers at 2nd level.
a 22.
That just makes it.
You got 10 damage with like a crit.
Oh, that's right. It was a crit. My bad. That's an
Oh.
additional 3 damage on that.
Oh.
And then I rolled 19 for the Dissonant Whispers, so it takes half of that. So 9.
I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it like lets out this roar and kind of prepares to swing at you. The fireball forgotten in its hand. For now.
Madar is gonna follow me.
Sounds like
And she's gonna do some. Yeah. She's gonna do some monk shit.
Wild out, yo.
That's a 16 and a 28 to hit.
The 28 hits.
Alright, where we go. 11 points of damage on that, and then she's gonna flurry of blows. For double 18s for 29s for both of those.
Hits.
10. 27 points of damage all up for those.
Nice. Yeah. He's definitely taking a beating.
Yep.
And then Makood drops from the sky from above as he was riding the carpet. And hammer times. Meteoric strike. He's all flamey, and we knew he was all flamey, so I will be using the pillar. And I got a reckless because I'm diving from a flying carpet.
Yeah.
I am somewhat glad I did. Changed one of those from a 2 to an 18, so that was good. So the lower one is 22.
Hits.
Okay. And the higher one is 32.
Miss.
Okay.
There's a window.
Damn his inverse armor.
Holy shit, I need to write that down.
I choose to miss. But you hit instead.
It's a nil bog.
So, I'm also raging on the way down, as you may imagine. I didn't say Great Weapon Master, but oh well. I think the first one is 21 damage. The next one, 14, 27 damage. I think.
Yeah. He's almost bloodied at this point.
Oh shit! I didn't even do the force damage on those attacks.
Force damage.
It's been a while. Like every time I have to look at my code, I have so many like modifiers and damage types and the rest. Oh, I got 4, 4, and a 3 on the first one, so that's another 11 damage. Force on the first. The next one, however, is only 4 total force damage.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's really looking like he's taking a beating. But he's gonna have a go, and then we'll roll initiative. So he has 4 attacks: one with his bite, claw, mace, and his tail. So bite, claw, mace is Makud, Bryn, Madar, and then the tail is gonna be Bryn. Oh, excuse me. I think I've got cat hair fucking in my fucking mouth.
That's the worst.
Yeah. That's going to be a dirty 20 to hit you, Makud.
For the bite.
Indeedy.
Yes.
Yeah, so he like swoops down. He is a very large creature, and sinks his big old tooths into you for 3 ones on 3 of the 4 d6s. So 15 piercing, and I need you. Wait, you're immune to poison, correct?
I feel like we might have had resistance from somewhere, or did the Hero's Feast give us immune to poison? Or
I think it's your belt, my dude.
I don't. That would give me resistance because it's a dwarf thing, but I don't. I'm not attuned to the belt.
I have it.
The dwarves.
I have it. I have it on my sheet that I'm immune to poison and frightened. So.
Okay, then yeah, the Hero's Feast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hero's Feast.
So you don't take any poison damage. So that's it.
You would have had advantage on that attack, but
oh yeah,
because I reckless just in case you crit.
It didn't. Thank you.
Okay.
You know, Bryn.
I was gonna say I'm just gonna use my reaction to do the ancestor thing and try to take away the pitiful damage.
Don't taunt him.
I took away 14 of the 15 damage, so just because it was funny. And then he would take 14 back from the vengeful spirits, as he mostly bites onto a ghostly form of a minotaur that then punches him in the face.
Yep. As they all want to do. Yeah, Bryn, you're taking a claw and a tail. So that's a 18 to miss you and a 30 to hit you.
Yes, that barely hits.
Take some deep pills, motherfucker. 24 bludgeoning damage on that bad boy. And the mace, burning with fire, is going to swing down at Madar for a 29 to hit.
Yes.
She takes 16 bludgeoning. And
some amount of fire.
That's a bit better. 10, 19, 23 fire damage. And we'll roll initiative for the last round of this guy's life.
She doesn't have like evade. Right, it's just uncanny dodge is what I was thinking.
I think it's evasion. Monks just get evasion and they don't get uncanny dodge.
Yeah.
28.
20 for Abrashmina.
Oh, okay. Okay. That advantage took me from a 4 up to a 9 for a 12.
28.
Yep.
Madar. 20 for Mina. And 12 for Maku. Bryn and Madar, you're up first.
I'm gonna sword. Oh yeah, that's a Kraken. And some amount of numbers that's 34, I think. Yeah. $13 for that pitiful crit.
Okay.
Oh god. And then I need yeah, it's gonna be 8 for the other hit.
Okay.
And then am I sensing he's like on his last?
He's not on his last
leg,
legs, but he's definitely bloodied.
I am going to use my new toy. And I'm going to cast Psychic Scream.
Ooh.
I need an intelligence saving throw.
15.
That is a fail.
Hook him up.
So he is going to take, what is it? 14d6?
Oh. What toy was this?
Psychic Scream.
No, what toy? Sorry, she said new toy.
My 9th level spell.
Okay, right. I thought you might have got it from an item or something, just for notes, but cool.
Well, I mean, we're flavoring it that I got it from Shay.
Cool.
Shay's mad.
Shay's all kinds of pissed, so that's... $35.
I'll just write down many.
48. 54.
Oh boy. Now he's looking on his last legs.
And Madar's gonna pop.
Poppity pop.
She rolled a 3 and a 2.
Hey.
She's going for Fury of Blows. That thing that she does, Fury of Blows. Flurry of Blows. Yeah, wow. 28 and a 17.
28 hits.
Yeah. Where's my... For 13 points of damage.
13. Okay. Abrashmina. Tis your game.
He is looking on his last legs, you say?
Indeedy.
I would like a Constitution saving. No, wait. Since we're playing with some new spells, she's gonna do something she hasn't done before. Yeah. Abarashmina, like, grabs her holy symbol, and in a similar way to like how Eli's eyes went all dark and smoky, her, like, the light in her eyes kind of fade to like this weird shadow as she casts harm.
Ooh.
I need a Constitution saving throw, please.
That's a natural one.
Okay, so I'm going to need 14d6.
If only you had enough dice.
Oh, look at that, I do! So that's 4, 8, 12, 16. Right? No. 4, 8, 12. Yeah, 16. Okay, cool. Look at that. It's like magic.
It's kind of like magic.
I did just cast a magic spell. 10, 20, 30, 40, 48 points of necrotic damage.
He is still alive.
His hit point maximum is reduced by that amount.
So no healing him.
Yeah.
I mean, you can. It's just
He can't heal what he just took there. That was 14, right? 5, 10. Yep, 14. Okay. That's her go. Is she looking all spoopy and
Ooh.
90s or aught Evanescence music video right now?
A lot of teenage boys are crushing on her.
No, I am.
Don't they know this arena's not safe?
Is it the demons go? Because I had 12 for initiative.
It is the demons go.
Or fiend.
Yes, he's actually a devil.
Yeah.
He is real not happy. So he's gonna. Oh, that could be fun actually. Yeah, he's gonna try to survive. And is going to surround himself in a wall of fire. Immediately kind of surrounding him. So everyone in melee, all you nerds, I need dexterity saving throws, please.
Yes.
As this wall just erupts from the ground.
Even with advantage, that was a 10.
$30 and 24. 30 for myself, 24 for Madar.
DC 21.
I think that's everyone.
What a meaning? Oh no, yeah, she's not in. 18 damage, or 9 if you passed.
Or 0 if you're a monk.
Oh.
And now it's your
It's
go.
evasion.
So you are just standing in flames.
I mean, 9 damage to Makood is, it's like being lightly toasted. It's very, very little. He's gonna shove his head through the wall of fire, so he can like move through it to get into striking distance with this giant demon. No wonder she put you in this hole. You were terrible at fighting. And he's gonna, as he's just like stepping through the fire, just like fur singeing, and then recklessly smash his face in.
I like it when Makud talks shit.
It is very good.
Also, recklessly smashing face in is going in my notes.
Okay. He has a very big face. It's why you can just recklessly do it. Usually, it's pretty small target. So 17 on the dice plus 15, 32
Hits
for one hit.
Yeah.
And the other one is 9 plus 15 for 24. Hits as well, I believe.
Does indeed.
I didn't say Great Weapmaster again. I'm an idiot. 23 damage from the first
He's
hit. I'll do the force in a second. Okay.
He had 5 hit points.
Okay. So, again, if he's much bigger than Makud, he'll like smash him in the knee, or in the shin or something. Just like crack, take his leg, so like he starts falling down onto his side. As Makud says his line, raises the hammer over this guy's horned head. Does he spit any last curse or anything before his skull is cracked open, or is that?
He like opens his mouth and kind of roars. You see his tongue's been cut out.
Oh, another prisoner. Interesting.
And he just watches as you spank him.
Well, Makud sees that and is like, well, of course he's a prisoner. Like, he's locked in a demiplane, but also he attacked them, and this is probably a better fate for him anyway. Wherever he goes, I don't know where people go to when they die in Tovax's cupboard.
He definitely had the choice.
I mean, we definitely attacked him.
He was fireballing you guys before.
That's true.
Yeah. He never got that fireball off.
No. Bryn's gonna start looking for the item.
It was on a floaty island, wasn't it?
Yeah.
There are
I don't know how.
2 floaty islands.
With 2
if
items.
Only you had a large bovine creature who happened to have some kind of flying instrument.
Wouldn't that be useful?
Yeah, Makud cracks this guy's skull, the fire goes away, and then Makud holds out a hand and the carpet like flutters down into his hand. Ready for you.
Hop on the carpet and go to the first pillar, I guess.
Alright. You arrive to find a small locked black chest. It seems to be made of some dark metal.
I'll kind of focus. Is this it?
It looks too small to contain the anvil, but you can definitely feel.
I think she was asking Shay.
I understand.
Sorry.
No worries. But yeah, you do. It seems too small to contain the chest, but you are getting like the sort of magical like sense from it for sure. And you do hear Shay's voice in the back of your mind. I don't think so.
Okay, I'll pocket that in my bag of holding, I guess, and then go over to the next pillar.
Sure. Fly over to the next one. And this one is the pillar that is calling to you. this like huge chest sitting in the center of it, like something inside the box there. Definitely like it's almost like a sort of scraping sound, like drawing you closer to it, as though you just need that sound to shut up, and this is the only way to do it. Like this niggling feeling that you can't shake.
Go and open the box.
You open the box to find what looks to be a fairly kind of like non-magical looking anvil. It doesn't have any strange carvings. In fact, the edges look a bit rounded. It looks very beaten. It looks like an antique rather than something useful. A battered, old, scruffy anvil, and you don't need Shay's words to be able to tell how excited she is. You can feel that excitement like welling up in you.
I'll start frantically like trying to get it out of the box, and
yeah, it's fucking heavy. But you could probably shift it. As soon as you touch it, you are granted with one of the most powerful visions you've had yet. You see countless lives of Quarry, countless Kalashtar such as yourself, their lives stretching out before you like some great walkway that you could travel, so much so that you begin to forget which one of them is you, which one of them is Shay. You experience the lives of people you've never met, and by the end of each one you feel as though you've known that person your whole life. You are that person. You were that person. It is this endless stream of millions of consciousnesses that lasts both millions of years and the blink of an eye. And when the vision ends and you're dragged back to the anvil and the place atop the floating pillar, you look down and see hands that you don't fully recognize for a moment. You see a place that you're not sure is where you are. It is as though you are waking up after an extremely vivid dream.
Can I get some help up here?
I imagine I took you. I might have stayed respectively back, but I probably flew.
This is too heavy for me to carry.
Well, I think we talked about this. This is what I'm here for. And he'll just like reach past her into the box and then try lift it.
It lifts. It's heavy, but
I just thought something. I don't know if the carpet can lift it. I might have to throw it into the pit and then carry it from there.
No, don't throw it.
Can it fit in your bag of holding? Bryn has one and you have one.
It's a normal anvil. It's not crazy heavy.
Yeah.
Okay. I just thought the anvils are quite heavy and carpets have a weight restriction.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit.
The carpet may not be able to lift it, but it should fit in a
bag of holding.
Yeah.
I'll put it in the bag of holding, I guess. Shh.
Don't Good luck getting it back out.
I'll be fine. I'll ruin the bag of holding to get it out. I don't care.
How high up is the island, out of interest? floating around?
Like 100 feet or so.
Okay, reasonably far. Okay.
I'll put it in my bag of holding, I guess.
Yeah.
Whatever I need to do, I'll move stuff out later if I have to. Be like, nope, this can't stay. This can't stay.
I just wanted to check about the bag of holding, and I don't want you to bust everything you had in there.
Well, then I live on this pillar now. With the anvil. Unless...
Maybe it doesn't have... The bag can hold up to 500 pounds of weight. There is a weight limit.
It'll be fine. I don't know how much 500 pounds is.
Half a ton?
In kilograms.
It says blacksmith anvils typically weigh between 75 to 500 pounds.
So it's fine.
It can.
Yeah.
The bag holding can carry 2 of me and then some, so it can carry all your shit and an anvil, no problem.
It's got the anvil in it.
And you fly back down to collect Abrishmina, I imagine?
Yes.
Nah, they leave her here.
You need to stop with the jokes. Thank you.
We could leave you here.
What?
Don't make me turn this carpet around.
But yeah, you fly back through the portal and into your wonderful
Coconut Island?
Yeah, Coconut Island. Everyone is still there. Everything appears fine and dandy, as far as you can tell.
How much time passed while we were gone?
It seems it was about the same amount of time as you would expect.
Did Eli even notice, or is he too busy getting like back massages from mermaids?
No, he did notice. He was pining, obviously, but you were only gone for a few minutes.
Thank you, everyone.
I am sorry that it was delayed.
It's all right. I mean, I don't think I would have done the same thing, but I certainly understand.
So what are you going to do with it now?
Honestly, I don't know. It showed me a vision of more lives than I can even begin to fathom. Lives that were, lives that will be. I suppose Shay will know what to do next.
Right, well, I might have to find you a smithy.
Yeah, we'll have to find out where Shay wants to be. You may have to wait at least a little bit. I honestly don't know what her plans are. She intends to rebuild the entire Kalishtar people.
Could kind of like sits down in the sand or something. So just, I don't think I've ever heard. It might be just me, but I don't think I've ever heard of a anvil making a lot of people. Don't you need like a hammer? It like holds one up.
Well, I mean, that might be step 2 in this process. Like I said, I don't exactly know. She just said, "You will know it when you see it, and I want it." And she was not happy when she thought she lost it. To be resting pretty easily now.
I hope so.
Appeased for the moment at least. That makes her sound like some kind of malevolent force, but
it does a bit.
I really don't know how else to talk about what is going on.
I imagine it is not too dissimilar from my situation with Ramiel, only that the difference is he is not in my head.
And I'm forging an entire people?
If that, yes. Shay is one spirit. Can she bring back the spirits of those that have passed with this, or would it be new ones?
I don't know. It feels like they're in the anvil somehow. I don't know. Maybe I'm not getting that sense right, but that's what it felt like. Like the anvil is the key.
If they are not in the anvil now, it is possible that they were at one point, and that is what you are feeling, maybe?
It's possible. Maybe the anvil will draw them to it. I don't know, where do spirits go if they don't have a place to be?
They wander the endless night. Or
Maybe that's
something
what
similar.
Maybe that's what they're doing now.
Maybe this will call them home for you and Shay.
I don't really have dreams per se, but there's always something there in the back of my mind. I've been known to give an enemy a taste of it a time or two. Maybe that's where they are? I don't
Imagine
know.
that would be overwhelming. Feeling the consciousness of another like that.
It was a lot. I mean, it was like millions of lives. Like, I could see them all and experience everything. Like ones that have been lived and ones that had yet to be lived. I imagine it's not unlike what a higher being would feel. It's fading now.
Did any of them kill a dragon?
I don't know.
Definitely not.
I think that's for me to do. With your help, of course. Or at least to help you.
Then you will be the best of them.
I certainly hope so. Or at least to not make a complete ass of myself. Well, you have other lives to save here. I'm sure Shay will come to me when she's ready.
Don't think we can do anything till the morning, right?
Abarashmina shakes her head. No, I was prepared to get us home. I did not anticipate so many souls needing help. I should have, but hindsight is the best fortune teller.
Well, I think we got
scratches
lucky
his
there.
head trying to figure that out. Should we look at what is in the box? The small one?
Oh,
If
yeah,
there's nowhere else
yeah.
to go?
I completely forgot about that.
Perhaps it is the anvil of another people.
It's tinier people. Like, but really
Like
small.
pixies or something,
you
yeah.
You open the chest, and suddenly all the gnomes that are missing in Neath come flying.
Oh,
We're free! We're free!
And then
Quick,
Makul
close
just
the lid.
closes the box again. Enough of that silliness.
it's Vale's veil.
Don't open that box. It is a silly box.
Exactly. Silly
Ah,
place.
Well, this box is locked.
I got where you
Correct?
It is.
How do we suppose we open this?
Can you pick it?
Do you get anything from it? Does it speak to you?
I don't think it speaks to me, but I definitely knew it was magical, right?
Yeah, there's something big in that box for sure.
Yeah, for sure. I'm not. I have many talents, but picking locks is not one of them. The only key I have is the key that opens the.
Oh, I suppose Eli could do it.
Yes.
If we put Tavax's giant key next to the box, can it open the box?
Do you try it?
Makul
Yeah,
is
why
thinking
not?
that, like, when
Yeah,
you're
I was
saying, like, the
thinking
only
the same
key I
thing.
have is this one, I imagine you offer it, and, like, Makul, like, well, try it then.
Yeah, that's exactly why I was offering it.
Yeah.
Like,
It's about
hey,
the
I
right
mean, what's it?
size.
Dink, dink, dink.
Yeah, let's do it.
You put the key in
Let's
the lock
open it with the key.
and turn it.
Yes.
And the chest pops open. Inside, you see a fist.
Make a dexter.
Yes.
You see a
Big mist.
fist-sized orange gem that appears to be filled with rolling, twisting, moving fire.
Well, isn't this absolutely beautiful?
What is it?
I don't know, but it looks like it's and then I'll touch it.
Immediately, you're granted another vision. A gigantic red dragon, Scrathmorn, roaring, tumbling into the plane of fire, affixing this gem to his chest and swelling in size, surrounding himself in flame. Everything about him everything about him fiery in every way, as the stone just engulfs him briefly before everything calms, and there he is standing, powerful and unstoppable.
Well, this is something to behold, and I'll tell them what I saw.
I wonder how it came to not be on his person anymore.
I mean, he has been sleeping a long time. Maybe someone stole it?
Well, wherever they got the tablet, they got this.
Is it something that houses some of his energy? Is it like a phylactery, maybe? Or something to keep out of his hands? Or something that if we destroy it, it weakens him?
I think it's something that we definitely don't want him to have. And I think we think long and hard about who we decide gets to keep it.
If it is from the elemental plane of fire, then perhaps the Kitanurai would be a person to deal with this. How people protect our plane from the fire plane.
Then we'll want to get it to her as soon as possible.
I'm just resisting the temptation to swallow it like Ford.
I'm gonna lock the box back up and put it back in my bag of holding.
A solid prerogative.
Just to be safe.
If anyone ever comes for it, I can try to banish it back to the fire elemental plane.
If anyone ever comes for it, I think banishing it will be the bottom of our priorities.
Well, I don't know about the bottom of the priorities. If they come for it, then keeping it out of their hands would be a very important priority.
Well, then they know where it comes from. They come for it, they know what it is, they know where it comes from, and they'll be able to get it themselves. So let's, like you said, take it to the others with the tablet. They may know how to keep it safe. Safer than it is now. In the meantime, I'll keep it with me. And should they come for it, we'll banish it.
Brashmina nods.
I could try hit it really hard.
I mean, you could, but then you'll break it into a million pieces. And what if it unleashes a horrible fireball?
Everybody stand really far back.
Or what if that is where Scrithmorn's soul is being housed? And if you break it, it releases him. Well, it is definitely something that we need to show to the Kitanurai.
I mean, they're not good at it.
Yes, maybe you can hit it eventually.
Also, we could just totally think of like, if a dragon soul comes out, Enthris will just like fight it in the other realm.
Did we even have an idea that Tavaxa had this?
No, we didn't. We knew she had the tablet and the anvil. Everything else has been a surprise.
To say the least. I wonder where she would have gotten something like this.
Perhaps the same time she got the tablet.
Certainly is fortuitous.
We found it for a reason.
And so Makut could hit it with a hammer.
Perhaps.
Yeah, we know what it is.
We will talk to the dragon about it.
They're gonna want to know.
Mm-hmm. Makut looks across, and that I can't remember his name, but like, is the blind like potion making guy like making sandcastles or something?
He is kind of just sitting with his feet like in the just gently like the water like lapping at his feet basically, just enjoying the peace.
Well, it's not a decision for us to make today. So we can enjoy this for a bit.
That sounds like a wonderful idea.
Good. And he's gonna like clung, clung, clung as like he throws all the hammers down into the sand. And then he's gonna like run and dive into the water. And maybe play with that little girl or something. Start her long road to physiotherapy.
Sounds good. And I think as we're having like our sort of chill evening, we'll call an end to the session.
Duh.
Yay!